Hey, what's up guys? It's been 2000Y Joe, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero. Today guys, I'm going to be switching things up a bit. You're not going to get the intro like you normally would, you know, with the music and all that, because I think this video is a little more on the serious note, and I want to, you know, just kind of, how do I put this? I may be struggling to put my word, you know, trying to use the correct word choice, but YouTube is going to be doing some cracking down on child-based content. Now, as a Yugituber, you guys are kind of wondering, like, why are you talking about this? Doesn't really pertain to Yu-Gi-Oh! It does, but it doesn't. As many of us know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is geared towards a younger audience, but its demographic is obviously much older. Like, let's face it, you go to any Yu-Gi-Oh! Event, and let's face it, the number of actual children there playing the game is less than 1/10 of the percentage of adults playing, teenagers and adults playing in the main tournament. So, that being said, you know, I am wanting to talk about this because I'm not sure if this is going to be something that we Yugitubers are going to have to be afraid of, because, well, one thing, I don't really have to worry about it yet because I'm not monetized, because at the point of making this video, I only have like 480 something subs, which, by the way, thank you guys for subbing. I appreciate it. I really do. So that part is not the focus I'm so worried about. The other part that I'm worried about, and by the way, this story comes from Philip DeFranco. He's a known news-type YouTuber here, and he's very much like a middle road kind of guy, so, you know, this shouldn't be stepping on any toes politically with this story. But the thing is that, you know, we all talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is granted is geared towards children, you know, basically, you know, by Konami, which is a little silly based on their demographic, but I digress. The other 2 points of this story is that YouTube is going to start doing things like disabling the comments on videos that are geared towards children, and disabling the bell button, which is, you know, so basically, you know, you won't receive notifications if your content is deemed directed toward children. So my question to you guys is, I mean, what do we do? Philip DeFranco makes kind of a joke that we'll have to adultify it. Like, am I just going to have to start cursing like a sailor? So, you know what I mean? How many F-bombs am I allowed before, you know, once I get monetized, that I get demonetized? Because I'm not, I mean, you see the dilemma here, right, guys? Because now we have to figure out how to make, we can't make family-friendly content, because then, you know, we'll only get a certain type of ads. We'll get our comment section disabled, and we'll get the bell button turned off, you know what I mean? Or if we go too far, we demonetized and further down in the algorithm, which, I mean, it's already bad for us smaller creators because we don't pop up in the algorithm as it is. So that is where I am a little confused, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I can't really, this is why it's such a clusterfuck. The reason why is because YouTube got caught, you know, collecting data on children as they're not supposed to, and now they're overreacting. So now, like, so I feel like, and this is where it pertains to Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, like, I don't really view myself as a kid-friendly channel. I mean, I just don't. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I mean, how many times have you guys heard me have a curse word slip more than once? I mean, not that I necessarily think that cursing is something a child can't handle. It's just more about influencing a kid to do it so they don't, so then they get in trouble at school, and then they're, but if and I would show you guys my numbers for my demographic, because it is basically like 99% or 98% male, and, you know, everyone is 18 to 34. You know, that's all my subscribers. That's their age range. So it's very much like, you know, I worry about it personally because as a guy who is wants to get to that goal of being a monetized YouTube channel, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, guys. I want to be monetized. I want to do this as my goal. One of my goals of this channel is to be doing this as work. I'm just gonna be straight with you guys. I want this to be my job. And I feel like this is another hurdle I'll have to overcome. Like, here's the thing. YouTube set hurdles for people to get monetized. They said, oh, you need to get 10,000 views. All right, I get the 10,000 views. The next month, they don't monetize me because, oh, we're changing the rules. So now you have to have 1,000 subs and a certain amount of watch time. And it's very frustrating because it's like, well, how the heck am I going to get there, you know? And I'm just sitting there like, you know what I mean? And Jesse on the Team FDK channel, he's got almost 2,000 subs and he's not even monetized, which is very frustrating. And it's just, you know what I mean? I want to get to this goal, and I feel like this is just one more hurdle I'm going to have to go to get to that monetization, you know what I mean? And I'm very frustrated with this because I also worry that, you know, they're going to hit my, you know, they're going to up the numbers or hit the numbers, you know, hit the number of people that can see me, like impressions and things like that. I mean, I'm looking at my numbers. They're not great, guys. Comparatively, I mean, let's face it, I may not be the most entertaining YouTuber, but I'm also still learning. You know what I mean? I'm very much still in a learning phase of it, you know, and my content gets better as we go. This video I know isn't quite Yu-Gi-Oh related, but it's very much like, I know I'm having to, I know I'm having to, like, you know, collect my thoughts because there's a lot going on up here, and I'm kind of recording this on the fly just after watching the Philip DeFranco story, and I want to know, you know, what you guys think we Yugitubers should do so we can dodge this. I mean, do I have to put, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh for grown-ups as a tag? I don't even know. It's definitely, I hate to say this, but like, this is very much YouTube is overreacting. They made a mistake, and instead of just not allowing these certain, like, you know, like Bandai, for example, to collect data on kids, they just, you know, okay, well, anything that kids are even remotely into now is now labeled kid content. So, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, does that mean like if I was to, like, on my Geek channel, if I have a death battle with a Marvel character, does that mean that my stuff gets labeled for children? Because that's not for kids, guys. I'm talking about who would die in a fight. Death isn't something that actually, at least modern day children aren't really all that exposed to in their fiction. So, it's very, to say the least, I'm frustrated. And to be honest, I'm also a little worried. Because, like I said, one of my goals on this channel is to get monetized and be a Yugituber for a living. You know what I mean? And I want to do it all, the Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff. You know what I mean? I want to sell trading cards to you guys. I want to be monetized here. I want to, you know, I love the game, and I want to, you know, I want it to be a part of my career as a content creator. And I worry because, you know, all the stuff that I'm into is like geek culture stuff, and all of that stuff kind of started being geared towards kids. So, you know what I mean? And obviously as time has gone by, it's been geared more towards adults, but it's very disconcerting. YouTube is constantly making these changes that I feel are making it much harder to be a Yugituber, and I don't know. I've got to find a way to diversify my content, maybe go somewhere else and be here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to leave. I want to add. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I guess on this last part of the video, I'm just gonna say, you know, if you guys have anything you want to add to this, you know, am I overreacting? You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm panicking for no reason. You know, you feel free to tell me that in the comments below. If you got any advice or any platforms you think I should go to, that would help too. I also, if you guys want to support this channel, by the way, I am selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards on eBay, and that's like the top link in the description of like all my videos. So you know, if you guys want to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards from me, that's the place to go, and you'll be supporting this channel, which I'll be using to buy you know, product to open up for you guys, better equipment when I can actually scrounge up enough of the funds. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm Bit2000Y Joe. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and I'm gonna go have a panic attack. Okay.